I thought I had seen betrayal before, but nothing prepared me for what I saw that night. The house was unusually quiet when I returned early from my sister's place. My heart told me something was wrong, but I ignored it. After 27 years of marriage, I trusted my husband more than my own instincts. As I walked down the hallway, I heard laughter coming from the guest room. A soft, familiar laugh. My son's fiancée. My hands froze on the doorknob. When I opened the door, the world collapsed. There they were, my husband, half-dressed, and the girl who was supposed to become my daughter-in-law, standing frozen like she'd been caught stealing. The room smelled of betrayal. The bed was unmade. There was no explanation that could save them. I couldn't scream. I couldn't cry. I just stared. My husband tried to speak. "It's not what it looks like," he said, the oldest lie in the world. I turned to her. "How long?" I whispered. She looked down. 6 months. 6 months. While we planned her wedding. While I helped her choose dresses. While she called me mom. I walked out without saying another word. That night, I sat alone in the kitchen, shaking. But the shock wasn't over. Not even close. Because the next morning, I discovered something that made the betrayal 10 times worse. Something about who she really was. I didn't sleep that night. My mind replayed every moment, every memory. The signs were there, the secret phone calls, the late nights, the way she avoided my eyes. But it wasn't until the following afternoon that the truth found me. There was a knock at the door. A woman stood there, elegant, cold, and furious. "I'm looking for my daughter," she said. Confused, I asked her name. She introduced herself, and that name made my blood run cold. She was my husband's first love. Then she dropped the bomb. The girl who was engaged to my son wasn't just some stranger. She was my husband's illegitimate daughter. The room spun. For months, my husband had been sleeping with his own daughter, the result of an affair he'd hidden decades ago. The woman at my door had discovered the truth recently and came to confront him. I felt sick. My son was about to marry his half-sister. My husband had crossed a line that could never be erased. When I confronted him, he didn't deny it. He collapsed into a chair and cried like a coward. "I didn't know at first," he said. By the time I realized, it was too late. Too late? I packed a bag and left that night. Not because I was weak, but because I needed clarity. And clarity gave me strength. I wasn't going to let this family rot in silence. I had one final decision to make. I returned home 1 week later, not as a wife, but as a woman who had woken up. I called my son and told him everything. He broke down, but he thanked me for saving him from a lifetime of horror. The wedding was cancelled. The truth was exposed. I filed for divorce the same day. My husband lost his family, his reputation, and his place in our lives. Some betrayals don't deserve forgiveness, they deserve consequences. As for me? I rebuilt. I learned that silence protects abusers, not families. And love without respect is just another form of control. If this story taught you anything, let it be this. Never ignore your instincts. Never protect someone who destroys others. And never stay quiet to keep the peace. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments, what would you have done in my place? Your voice matters.